Grande Alive, this is your weekly Newsish Roundup brought to you by Ronde Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything Too Digital, EONI, Valley Realty, Country Financial, and Les Schwab Tire Center. Science is fun, or at least it can be when you're solving a mystery. Blood to be tested, bones to be measured, witnesses to be interviewed, and 100 other questions to be answered by the almighty power of science. And these are a few of the things that almost 100 girls did at Girls in Science this last weekend. A full Saturday of fun and in-depth sciencing at EOU, all-purpose to get girls excited and inspire them to move into the health career.
It's important to expose girls to science in a fun way because it shows them that science-based fields and things in mathematics aren't just all work. There's fun to be had too.
But science is fun anyway. That's why we're here.
Science is about investigating the world around us and understanding the world, how we fit into the world around us, why things go up, why things go down, how plants grow, how all of things work. Is inherently exciting to understand those things. And if that's not fun, I don't know what fun is.
Every year, Girls in Science is hosted by Northeast Oregon Area Health Education Center, or NEOAHEC, an organization dedicated to getting rural doctors, nurses, and other workers to the health field to stay in Eastern Oregon.
So Northeast Oregon AHEC, NEOAHEC, we are a nonprofit and our mission is to grow our own medical professionals because there's such a shortage of health providers in rural areas like this. So we work to inspire students through programs like Girls in Science or MedQuest to get them interested in a health career. And then as they get older, we provide a variety of resources to help make those career aspirations possible, like providing student housing to medical students who are pursuing a variety of different medical careers. We also offer an online college course for high school students that's offered through Eastern Promise at EOU.
The Girls in Science Day starts with a check-in, and following that, the students are tasked to solve a mystery using chemistry, biology, mathematics, computer science, the works. Every year the camp sells out, and many of the students return year after year. The goal of the camp is, first off, to have fun, and to teach the kids that science can be fun. But the girls also learn a lot of life skills from the event, including how to work in collaboration.
Science is inherently collaborative. No one scientist knows all of the answers or knows how to do all of the parts of the experiment. And so science is very collaborative, and that's one of the things that's been a lot of fun working here at Eastern Oregon University with the collaboration among the science faculty. So biology and chemistry have very close collaboration in the courses that we teach and the activities that we engage our students in. So Girls in Science, that's been sort of a natural outcome for us in Girls in Science. Because of our own collaboration here as faculty, it's really helped engender the collaboration among all of us for designing activities that can engage the girls really seamlessly.
Now, if you're interested in knowing more about NEOAHEC or the Girls in Science event, visit NEOAHEC website. You also can contact Dr. Cavanato at EOU. And be sure to check out Grande Alive for the full interviews included in this story. This story was brought to you by local business is the cornerstone of a healthy small town economy, or so many people say. And this week, Nature's Pantry celebrates their local vendors at their Giving Thanks to Small Business Day, this Thursday all day long. All day there will be snacks, prizes, and samples given away by the local vendors that they house in their store. And last year, I got the opportunity to go to Local Vendor Day and talk to many of these same vendors about their products and try them myself.
We have a very high standard for the ingredients of the products that are in our store.
This is the version. Sacred Salve is the vegetarian version.
I really like pesto.
The first two that I chose for you to try is the mild cheddar.
I really like the milk ones, the ones that combine the tea. I can taste the smoked flavor.
All right, very cool. We're currently here at Nature's Pantry. They are having their local Vendors Appreciation Day. And this year they're having it again, this Thursday all day. They're gonna have free snacks, tasty lunch, and smoothie samples, and over $1,000 of prizes you can win, including a brand spanking new blender valued at $250. But the local vendor day isn't the only event that Nature's Pantry does every year to celebrate their local suppliers. Just last week they had what's called their local Dash for Cash. 6 local business owners were plucked from a hat to run through the Nature's Pantry store and gather items from local suppliers, the winner winning a whole goodie bundle of locally sourced stuff. And they do more. Nature's Pantry is very conscientious about getting the word out about local business, especially the businesses that have items in their store.
You're not going to get the community experience that you have here online. You're not going to be connected to the people who you're buying things from. You're not going to be connected to the people who are making the salsa or growing the produce.
Right.
Or making the lotion that you're putting on your skin.
Yeah. Right.
That's really important. It's really valuable to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When I go online, it's very impersonal. It's very disconnected.
Sure.
I can get something for maybe a better value, but is it really better for me in the long run? Is it really better for my community in the long run? Right.
So if you're loving local, or you just want some free stuff, that's a totally legit motivation, by the way, head down this Thursday to the Giving Thanks to Local Business Day at Nature's Pantry. This story was brought to you by Country Financial, now located on Adams Avenue in downtown Grande. Grant Turner was a student at Eastern Oregon State College, which, for you young people in the audience, was EOU before it was EOU. After his studies, he migrated to Portland and scored a job in theater. But ironically, after over a decade in Portland, he hit a creative impasse. He couldn't go anywhere more over there. So instead of trying to reinvent himself in the land of bad traffic and hippies, he moved here to Grande and began Grande's one and only Shakespeare troupe, which at this point has produced over a dozen shows and is currently showing yet another, Much Ado About Nothing. Now, Grant likes his Shakespeare simple. A lot of times Shakespeare is overproduced, he said, with gimmicky premises, massive sweeping lights and sets of grandeur, and just a general largesse of extra stuff that he said he thinks can subtract from the poignancy of the plays. He likes to keep it simple. On the other hand, focusing on the intellectual subtleties of the words.
What often happens 9 times out of 10 with a less experienced Shakespearean actor is that they tend to emote and work very hard on sort of carrying you through the emotional journey and not the intellectual journey. And Shakespeare really requires you to balance both sides of that. And if I know what you're thinking, I will therefore know what you're feeling. If I just play mad, there is a general wash to anger. And it can be any number of things, but it isn't specific, it's just mad. If I play I am thinking that my wife has cheated on me, and I play that through line very clearly and deliberately, then you'll know I'm mad and you'll know why I'm mad. So you actually sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
The words are what are important in Shakespeare, Grant said. It's important that the actor let the words lead their emotion rather than their emotion leading the words. Another thing that's important to Grant is making Shakespeare accessible. And the first step to this is treating them like plays, not like books.
Just accepting the fact that these are plays. And yes, they are collected in a body of work. Yes, you read them in high school and in college literature classes, but they're not meant to be read. So you should watch professionals tell these stories. At the very least, you should read them aloud. Because they're not meant for the page. They are meant for the stage.
Overall, the conversation was a fun back and forth with a man who has single-handedly revived the Bard in Grande in the last several years. The Shakespeare troupe is currently doing the play Much Ado About Nothing, and they have 1 more weekend for you to see it. Tickets can be purchased at Looking Glass Books, and the rest of this interview can be viewed on the Grande Alive's Facebook page. And here's your Get Out and Go with Emily Adair from The Observer.
Hi, I'm Emily Adair from Go Magazine.
And I'm Will Bowman from the Grande Alive, and this is Get Out and Go.
This week's magazine features a set of concerts designed to raise money for the choral program at Baker High School. The choir students are raising funds to travel to Carnegie Hall in New York City.
You can also enjoy live music right here in the Grande during an open house at the Liberty Theater. The open house will also include a special announcement about the theater's future, tours of the space, and refreshments.
A concert in Joseph will feature original music about 2 Oregon towns, including Maxville. Gwen Trice of the Maxville Heritage Interpretive Center will discuss the town's cultural history.
First Friday is back in downtown Baker City with several new exhibits opening for the month of November.
Check out this week's Go for information about an Agatha Christie play, a photography presentation, and more live music.
The magazine also includes details about a pop-up gallery, classes, volunteer opportunities, and several exhibition submissions.
For more details, pick up a copy of this week's Go magazine, which is inserted in the Observer and Baker City Herald. We're also online at GoNortheastOregon.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For more local content, check out the Grande Live. Thanks for tuning in to Get Out and Go. And here's your EOU Sports and Around the Mountain in 90 seconds with Ian and Chris from EOU Sports.
I'm Chris Wardick.
I'm Ian Dexter.
Welcome to Around the Mountain in about 90 seconds.
EOU women's soccer earned 2 shutouts this weekend, defeating Northwest Christian 2-0 and Corbin 1-0. Rosalie Salisbury was named the CCC Defender of the Week with an assist on Anna Roslinger's game winner on Saturday. That's about all that happened with women's soccer, right, Chris?
That's all I can remember for right now.
All right, let's move on.
And men's soccer, the Mountaineers...
Oh, wait! I just remembered. Congratulations to the women's soccer team who earned their first CCC championship in program history, also earning a trip to the NAIA championships and the #1 seed in the CCC tournament, which begins this Friday against Providence at 5 p.m.
Woo! Let's go Mountaineers! Men's soccer capped off the season going 500, 8-8-1 overall, and 5-7-1 in the conference. Friday, the Mounties defeated NCU 3-2, but the following day fell to number 11, Corbin, 2-0.
EOU football fell at home to College of Idaho this week, 38-20, despite a season-high 558 yards of offense. The Mounties are looking to end their 3-game losing streak at Rocky Mountain in Billings, Montana, with start time at 12 p.m. Mountain Time.
Volleyball split games over the weekend going 1-1. Friday, the Mounties lost in a 5-set thriller to Corbin. Megan Bunn finished with a career-high 20 kills in that game. Saturday, Boone Gold took care of business sweeping NCU. The squad plays on the road Thursday at C of I and returns home to close out the regular season for senior night against Walla Walla at 6:30.
EOU men's wrestling opened its year at the Lassen CC duels, going 3-0 with wins over Grays Harbor Community College, Sac City, and Umpqua CC. Eric Fan was awarded the first ever Conference Wrestler of the Week award, pinning all 3 of his opponents. Both the men's and women's teams host duels this week against number 3, Providence, at 8 p.m.
Men's basketball got 2 dubs over the weekend against Ottawa 92-81 and Northwest Indian 103-53. Max McCullough averaged 20 points and 4 assists over the weekend as he earned CCC Player of the Week. The team has a scrimmage Saturday against Wenatchee Valley at 2:30 p.m. in Quinn Coliseum.
EOU hosts the CCC Cross Country Championships this Saturday at Lane Farms. The men's 8K race begins at 11 a.m. and the women's 5K starts at noon. Directions to the course can be found on EOUsports.com. And finally, the women's basketball team officially starts its season this weekend at the Bill Holtz Warrior Classic on Friday in Rockland, California.
That's a wrap for us here at EOU Athletics. Join us next week for another edition of ATM.
For more information, visit us at EOUsports.com.
And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup. This roundup was brought to you by Grand Ronde Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything 2 Digital, EONI, Valley Realty, Schwab Tires, and Country Financial. Please like and share the video and tune in to LaGrandeLive.tv for more local content. I'm Mo Bowman. Okay, I want you to go in and put the sports spotlight. I'm going to try